Hi everyone, I'm Amy and this is Nick from Beyond Motion, and today we're doing a little Pilates for guys. We're taking traditional Pilates moves and we're just upping the ante just a little bit. So whether you're new to Pilates and new to working out or have been doing this for a while, join us. And yes, girls, you can join us too. I can do it, you can do it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with today is the saw to loosen up hips and hamstrings and back. And I'm going to have Nick take the arms out about 45 degrees with the palms down. He's going to make his spine really, really tall. Yep, and I want you to rotate toward that window and reach forward as you exhale. Good. Inhale back to center and come back. Good. So rotating from the spine here, notice as he reaches, the arms really don't play much of a role. They actually go along with the torso. And he's working to keep weight equal on both butt cheeks and his legs fully extended. Toes are pulling back toward his face. And take it down. Nice. And up. And back to center. Rotate shoulders, stay nice and down. Little fingers reaching to little toe the whole time. And shoulders are away from the ears. I'm going to have you do two more here. Up. Coming back to the center, twist and take it down. Feel that stretch at all? I see his legs shaking. Can you see that? So obviously his hamstrings are stretching a bit. And let's do one more on each side. Just to really get that stretch. Belly button to spine, gluing the tailbone down. Making sure both butt cheeks are anchored to the floor. And come back up. Nice. All right, so we're going to take it to quadruped now, which is on your hands and knees, and he's going to go into a cat-cow exercise. So when you're doing this at home, make sure that your shoulder, elbow, and your wrist are in a nice straight line. Fingertips are spread wide. The knees are directly underneath the hips, and the shin bones are pressing down to the mat. When you start that cow and cat position, you're going to start with the rounded back, so cat stretch first. You're going to tuck that tailbone down, go the other direction for me, rounding the back, looking in toward the belly, and really hugging up, pushing the floor away from you, getting that nice round back to stretch. And then to come out of it, the tailbone will reach away. You'll go past a neutral spine, coming into extension and stretch. So you should feel it in the front of the belly as well as in the back. And I'm going to have him do it 3 more times. So he's going to round his back. Think about bringing your nose toward those hips. And then as you exhale, coming into nice long spine and then bypassing that into extension, really lifting through the sternum. And let's do again, inhale. Nice, really pulling everything in, and exhale. Opening that mouth, relaxing the jaw, and extending the head can come up a little bit more into that extension. So actually your eyes can come forward more as you arch the back. So go ahead and round one more time looking in. And then as you exhale, go to tabletop or neutral and then bypass that, look up and forward and get a deeper stretch. Nice. And from this, come back into that nice long spine. I'm going to have him step back into a plank position. So we're going into this high plank. Now in Pilates, there's an exercise called leg pull. And traditional leg pull is done from a plank position of just lifting the leg, flexing, and coming back down, and then switching to the other side. But just to up the ante a little bit, we're going to add a push-up in there. So Nick is going to go back into that nice plank position. You always want to make sure, again, your thumbs line up with your armpits, your fingers are spread wide, and you want to work to keep the pelvis nice and level. You have that push to rise to make sure there's no winging going on. Abs are nice and tight. He's going to start by lifting this leg up, taking a push-up down, exhale up, bring the foot down, and going to the other side. And as you do this, you want to make sure the back doesn't round or arch and that the pelvis stays nice and still. 1 on each side is 1, so that's actually 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6, 2 more. 7, 1 more. And 8. And come on back down again. You're going to have to pause it.